Fish Tank people, what's up? Josh back here. This is going to be a product review. I've been thinking about it, and I'm just going to finally get up and do it. This is going to be on the Aqua 50, what I have here. I can't zoom in to focus that. I used to go by like the 500 and the hundreds, but then for some reason I guess they switched to the 2 digits now. This one it's not an old model, but it's not the newest model, because the new ones, I don't know if the companies like combined or what's, I haven't heard heard whatever happened, but it's now with Fluval. I don't think Fluval and Hagen, whatever brand that was this, they combined. But I mean, I honestly love this filter. I mean, I have one of these here on this 20-gallon turtle tank here, which, I mean, it gets the job done really well. And I mean, for me with turtles, I honestly love these tanks here, how they have the cutout, because then you don't have to deal with, I mean, I admire, I guess you could say, canister filters, but I mean, if you really don't have time, they're not your thing. So if you can use hang-on backs as much as possible, I mean, some of these, unless you put too small of a hang-on back on a really big tank, I mean, these things really, they're simple, they're easy to clean, you know, there's no tubes, you don't have to worry. I mean, I've had them leak, but I mean, you're lucky if you get it to leak. So, I mean, they put out a lot of flows, you just saw it pushed him back. I mean, this is plenty flow for the tank, so, but I mean, I honestly love these. I mean, any real hang-on back filter, I mean, Aquatech, Walmart brand, you know, Aqua. I mean, I'm a big fan of these and Aqua, because, I mean, I don't know, I really like these for some reason. I mean, they just have, you can put plenty of media in there, and, you know, I think they don't have too many parts, so, I mean, and they put out a ton of flow. I mean, that's plenty. So, I mean, and like for this one, the turtles, they love running up against it and getting pushed back, and so, but, I mean, honestly, if I had to choose between this filter and a canister filter on this tank, I honestly would choose this filter. I mean, on any turtle tank, if you have the option of using hang-on back, like if you have this cutout tank like this, or if you fill it up all the way, if you didn't have the cutout and filled it up all the way and got a, what do you call it, turtle topper, or they have a bunch of things, you can make your own thing, then, I mean, you can still use any hang-on back, but I mean, I love this, because, you know, simple, you know, I haven't cleaned it, but I mean, when I need to, all you gotta do is take off the top there, and then you squeeze the media basket together and have like a little container so it doesn't drip, or like a towel, and then, you know, you take it, run it through some water, and then put it back in there, and you're good. But that's my review. I mean, I love these. I have an Aqua 110, but somebody had just given it to me, but all it is the base of the filter, so there's like no pump, no anything. So, I mean, it's like $60 to order all the parts, and, you know, just for, I mean, online, if you get an old Aqua 110 that's like this, and not the one that's new with Fluval, whatever, it's like $60. So, I mean, I'd love to get one of the new ones. I know $80, well, I mean, at PetSmart it's $80. I know it seems like a lot for a hang-on back, but I mean, those things, especially the 110, that's a massive. I mean, you could put that on a 120, like, I would put 3 of those on a 125, and you'd be good. I mean, no canister filter needed, so, but that's my babble. I mean, I love these things. If you need something cheap, simple, get preferably I prefer Aqua Clear, but I mean any real hang on back. Most of them, I said most of them, but they're usually pretty good, and I just like them because they're simple. I mean, you know, being in the hobby, you know, I've experienced canister filters, and I mean they're nice to have. They keep it not noticeably cleaner, but you know, cleaner for maybe a little bit longer period of time. But I mean, if you really don't care and don't want the top of the line equipment, that's your answer right there. But this tank, this was supposed to be the review, and you know, you've heard me babble. But this tank, as far as the turtles, there's 3 now in here, and I think that's plenty there for this. 3. One of them is a little bit bigger, which is that one there, and then the other 2 smaller. There's one down there, and I don't see. Oh, the other one, he's up back there. So, and they're just loving it. But I need to get the light bulb on there that I have on there is just a regular like spotlight, but I need to get a heat lamp. But with how close it is, it's creating plenty of heat. So, and if you're wondering why this tank is pushed up against here, it's because I had gotten this turtle tank here used, so it doesn't have most of them. If you buy the turtle kit new, it'll have the plastic thing that goes around. I mean, the only problem with that is if you used a bigger or smaller filter, it defeats the purpose. You have to get the right size filter so it, you know, fills in the gap that's cut out, and then there's the plastic blocking the rest. But since I don't have that, and I have the water level like almost right up here, then I have this tank here just so if he were to climb, if either one of them were to climb, they'd climb into that and not out, because there's some space back there between the wall there that they could get back there and be gone. So, but I mean, I've even seen these turtle tanks, you know, the 40-gallon ones, which that is, I mean, I'd love to get one of those. The 40-gallon, not just the 20-gallon, but this one will keep me for now since they're so small, as you can see here. But I've mumbled on for almost 8 minutes now, so Aqua Clear, love these the best, but just, you know, everybody's got to experience canister filters, or even wet dries for that matter, and I have myself, but all those, they're complicated, and some of them, they even do a worse job than hang on back. So keep it simple, keep it straightforward, and then there'll be less stress on you in the long run. And in the first place, they're cheaper to get. I mean, hang on backs, if you get big ones, they can still run expensive, like $100, but that's pretty much all you'll be paying, because the media usually can just wash it out. So, but I'm getting back in the rolling in the videos here. So, and there's a sneak peek over there on the 5-gallon. That tank's really working out. So, looking good. Was gonna get some fish today, but they only had one. I'm not gonna say of what type fish. That may be obvious since it's only a 5-gallon, but I'll get some fish in there eventually, and I'm probably gonna get some, like, just, you know, goldfish like what the turtles eat to put in here. So then, you know, they're not expensive fish that I'd pay like $1 or $2 for. That if they die, then I mean they're goldfish who really feeder fish that really doesn't matter. So, but alright, I'll keep you guys updated in this video before I mumble on. So, alright, peace.